Hey everybody, it's Penny Sticks, and this is the first of quite a few video guides for Power Wash Simulator, which just came to PlayStation about 2 weeks ago, I think, at the making of this video. This is the very first job that you get, and this is for the trophy Powerful Pressure Purist, and this is to clean your new power wash van with only the red nozzle. Red nozzle is the most powerful nozzle you can use at the beginning. You do get a few more powerful nozzles as the game goes on, a few upgrades and so forth that you can purchase, but the red nozzle is best for getting rid of the most caked on and stubborn stains, but it's also a very small area of cleaning that it does at once, so it does take a little bit more time. And if you're not looking at the trophy list or watching these videos as you go along, you could very easily miss the fact that you have to use only this nozzle. A lot of the jobs that you're going to be doing in this game, you just really just have to look at the trophy list before you get started, because there's always something with, I'd say, probably 85% of the items, the locations, and the vehicles and so forth that you need to clean. I'd say about, like I said, 85 to 90% of the items you need to clean will have some kind of stipulation: clean this thing first, clean this thing last, use the red nozzle like we are doing here, use the white nozzle like you do for one of the very last few jobs, and so on and so forth. There's a few jobs that have kind of a little bit more fun. I say fun, but unfortunately some of them aren't fun. Requirements that don't necessarily have anything specific to do with the way that you clean the either location or vehicle. One comes to mind in a playground where you have to push a soccer ball up a slide that's shaped like a dinosaur, as well as get a soccer ball out of a skate park pipe, I guess, half pipe, full pipe, I don't know what those are called. We'll take a look at that in another video. And there's a couple things you can do with gnomes and a few other fun little events to take care of in order to get all the trophies in Power Wash Simulator for the PlayStation 5. So as this is the first of about 20 or so videos, I believe, I'm just pulling that number out of my head. I did not count them, so who knows. Basically, I just want to kind of give a rundown of how we're going to do this series of videos. Essentially, when it's fitting, when it seems necessary, I'm going to show you the full job. But a lot of these, we're just going to look at the very beginning or the very end of the job. If it requires you to clean something at the start of the job, I'm probably just going to show you that. If it shows you something to be done at the end of the job, same thing. I'll just show you pretty much the end, maybe the last few things before we get to the items that we have to clean, just so you have an idea of what to do and So I don't waste a lot of your time. I know sometimes this is the kind of game that it's kind of maybe therapeutic to watch someone play, but unfortunately, I don't have a very steady hand, and I wasn't very happy with how I kind of completed some of these jobs and whether or not it was something that was going to be satisfying for other people to watch. But I did the best I could to make the videos at least partially enjoyable, whether you're here for the trophy guides, or you're here to watch some of this gameplay and some of this power washing and cleaning. I tried to make it as uniform and satisfying as possible, but I am definitely not the best one for the job with my kind of unsteady hands. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you all of the videos that are specific to the jobs. I think I'm probably going to just do a quick rundown of the other miscellaneous trophies, the ones involving buying all the cleaning liquids, getting all of the various washers for fully equipped urban expert, heavy hitter, unlimited power wash. Fashionista is that's Fashionista. I've actually put that video together, so we'll probably put that together with everything else that we have coming out here. But and at the end, I'm probably going to show what I hope to do is to get at least 5 gold medals in the challenge mode. I hope to show at least 5 golds for the challenge mode, so that if you're stuck on that, you're trying to figure out how to do it, hopefully I can provide you some options. If I can get it to 6, 7, 8, maybe even 10 gold medals, so far I'm at like 3 or 4, and I've been working at it for 3 or 4 days. So I can't promise I'm gonna have an abundance of gold medals to show. There's also not that many options in challenge mode, and I'm struggling with some of the early vehicles. They're small, so that the amount of time they give you is not a lot, and they have lots of little parts that are really hard to figure out where they are. So even the water challenges for some of the early vehicles are kind of difficult. I have heard that the 2 locations, the bungalow and the back garden, are decent choices for the speed run challenges, because they give you 25 minutes for each of those, and they should be able to be completed in under 20 minutes each, especially after you've played through the full game and you know how to use these power washers and how to get things done quickly. It's a better option. But so I hope to put together a challenge mode video that's going to show at least 5, if not more, options to go for those easier gold medals. With the length of these videos, what we're gonna probably do is, if it takes under 20 minutes to clean a job in the way that the trophy requires, we'll probably leave it at normal speed, and anything over 20 or 30 minutes we'll probably do double time. I've looked at a few options as far as 4 times and 8 times, and it just doesn't look right. And we want to keep things entertaining and enjoyable here. But for the most part, you're going to hear me come on, other than this video, which I'm probably talking through the whole video, as I often do. But I think we're going to try to get the facts in the beginning of the videos from here on out, and then just let you enjoy the cleaning and watch me do the trophy requirements, and then of course the trophy will pop at the end. So that's the plan for most of these videos. Here we've almost finished the van with the red nozzle, and we're coming up on the last 3 items here. This is how it typically goes when you get 3, sometimes 4 remaining items to clean and to finish off. You'll get a little checklist. You can always hit the pause menu and see what percentage you're at with cleaning items, what you have left, what you've already done. The game does a pretty good job of auto-saving, so that if you exit out, if your game, crashes or whatever, I don't know, hopefully it doesn't crash for you, but, if you have to leave and come back, your progress will be saved. Anything that you've completed will be listed as completed. If you see the gnome there's a couple jobs where there'll be gnomes placed in certain places. If you remove those gnomes, if you break them, if you place them somewhere else, if you finish an area and then leave the game and come back to it, the gnome will be back where it was supposed to be. There's one specific trophy where you have to reach the very top of a building, and you have to make sure that the gnome stays at the top of the building, but you have to clean under it. So we'll be taking a look at that in a few videos on how to take care of dealing with that and reloading the game so that items are back where they need to be. Anything that you don't get the first time that you take on one of these jobs in the campaign, you can always go back and free play and get the trophy requirements. So keep that in mind. Unfortunately, once you start cleaning a job during the campaign, you can't really restart it without really kind of ruining your whole campaign. So go ahead, and if you accidentally start one of these and don't fulfill the requirements, just keep that in mind that you can go back to it in free play and get it taken care of. So we are just about to finish off here on our first job and get our first trophy for using the red nozzle on the van job. We're finishing the body, and there it is. And there you go, your first trophy. Hope that helps. Take care.